Hello everyone,
Hello.
welcome to the new day and new vlog. And tomorrow we have our first, we can say, technical exam.
Technical exam.
Yeah, and the name of the exam is Collaborative Intelligence. And we are preparing it like for quite some time. And yesterday also you saw I had some discussion meeting, not with Muntasir, but some discussion is going on. He is also preparing on his end. And so today we thought that we prepare together as well. We usually prepare together, and
Yeah.
today we thought of discussing that as well. That what we are preparing
For
for the
today.
exam and how we are feeling. And
Disclaimer.
yeah, disclaimer that this is our preparation experience, and it's, I think it's better to say it live like and tomorrow we'll talk about how what was the exam, what was there in the exam, and then maybe we can talk about what we felt and what are our experience regarding the exam and what can be done. What can be done, we'll talk today only. What we are doing.
What we are doing.
What you're doing after the exam, we'll talk about how we felt.
How we
That's
felt.
it. Then after giving the exam,
Nothing can be done.
so Muntasir, I've talked, I think, quite good enough now.
I think the first point is to start with the lectures. They are in the almost every lectures has some lectures and exercises.
Yeah.
So that lectures and exercise, and apart from that, we have one or more material based on the subjects. For these subjects, in there is a website called Kai. In the Kai, we have many questions.
We'll talk about Kai maybe soon once we give the exam. In any day, we'll talk about Kai portal as well, where you get previous year exams.
Yeah, so basically the thing he said that where you can get previous year exam questions. So we downloaded the previous exam questions and we have listed them as well.
And those are the ideas of previous year exams, not the exact exams.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Like someone's remembering the questions and are writing them. So
Yeah.
now at first we are doing, obviously the lecture. The video is recorded. So from those recorded videos, we have watched it throughout the exam classes. So we are not watching them now. For exams, we are going through the lectures
Correct.
at first, and then after the lecture there is exercise. So how many exercises are there?
Total six. The
Six.
last one is tool based. So we are more focusing on the first five because we received a notification as well that the tool thing will not be asked except from the SparkQL query
Queries.
that can be asked. We'll talk what exactly came tomorrow. I think it's better to talk about that thing.
But from the analysis of the exercise, we think that it's more of exercise based, like how we
Correct.
are doing it, or tool based. But those questions one cannot ask in the exam.
Correct.
So here is kind of skipping that exercise.
Correct.
So we are focusing on the 1 to 5.
Yeah, because in that exercise it was such that you have to run this thing in the tool. So, and the exam is pen paper based. Now, the exam is 1 hour. We received the notification like from 12 to 1 we have the exam. And yes, the slides, one more thing, the slides are quite, if you say 60, 70, 80, 90 slides. So, some of them are, many of them are practical, picture based or
there are many pictures
yeah,
and
theory picture mixed.
mixed.
We can't say most, less, but mixture is there,
Mixture.
hybrid.
So while going through the slides, when you have picture, you cannot read anything or memorize anything. So when there is theory, we will not say that we have memorized all the slides. Going through the slides,
But it's understanding.
We have understood. We have read the slides. We had understood.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the topic. Maybe if there is some relevant information came, we can answer.
Correct.
So
So we are doing like, we thought of doing that first slides and then exercises, because I think there will be numericals, good amount of numericals in the paper. So in exercises there are many numericals related to the term frequencies. Maybe in detail we can, as I said, talk once we give the exam from which part came the most question or less question, or which part didn't came at all. We will get to know that tomorrow. And but yeah, I think it has more sort of numericals. More is a good term for more sort of numericals. I think
Yeah.
it's equal because for every numerical part we have an accompanying theory part.
Common theory words. Like
Yeah.
for example, for this is a mathematics user based or random based. Now do a comparison. Which one is better? Why
Correct,
is better?
correct.
So there is numerical, but there is 3D. But the numericals are quite long. You have some large tables to fill it up,
Mhm.
so it takes time.
It takes time, but it takes practice, and
Practice
that is
as
what
well.
we are doing in our preparation day. And
So
yes.
I think we have finished the exercises. So 5 exercises, all the
We
math
have,
and the theory we have read. We have read quite a couple
Yeah,
of so
and-
that we understand.
and
the
we are
theories of the
we are also
exercise.
focusing on memorizing some things based on what came in previous exams, or based
Now
on
we move on to the previous year exam
yeah,
questions.
and based on that what we think is important from these slides, like what theory can be asked. So that's why we said it's our our experience and our perspective. So maybe it can be different for you, but this is just how we are preparing. And
for the exam question, we have went through the slides, and there is another person who was discussing with us, and he also helped that solving the answers. Quite a number of answers were there. So rest of them we discussed together. We asked some questions to the ChatGPT, and
no, but I would suggest one thing, that we are not completely relying on chat GPT, because sometimes for some of the concepts that we understand, we interpret, and that are there in the slide, sometimes the answer differs. Sometimes
yes.
it's like, if you remember for URI,
Mm.
it said that
That
true.
just sometimes
Yeah.
I have proved that ChatGPT sometimes gives wrong answer. So don't just rely blindly on that. Do verify by your own.
Yeah.
So for some questions, so the point is we are trying to gather this exam questions answers,
Yeah.
and after gathering all the answers, we have gone through them. If we saw some solid math, there is complete math that is not half or semi-complete, then we solve this. If there is theory from the slides or somewhere, then we memorize it.
Correct. So we are still exploring and figuring out. I wouldn't say that we have figured out what's the ideal, because I think that we can
Our
do
exam is tomorrow 12, so we have time till planning till 11 to after
and
11.
we are just doing whatever we can and what we think that can come. And but yeah, still numericals, theory, and a previous year exam especially for this exam, I think the exercises, because exercises feel very relevant, especially the previous year questions as well. That in exercises you have the numericals, and there might be change. It's not like every time the exact question from the exercise comes.
Yes, and for regarding exam questions, there is one point that I want to share, that there is some exam question that we both see that okay, this is not in our slides, so maybe this question came in previous years, but this is not now relevant, so we are removing this question because the professors
Correct.
keep changing the syllabus.
Correct.
It's not like this is the exam question, so I have to find the answer.
Correct.
Even if there is no answer in the slides.
Yeah,
So
and like
we don't
we
do that.
have, like for us, data science topic is introduced, CI in
Yeah.
data science.
And graph, various underrated graph and graph related question was there that is not in our syllabus.
Yeah.
We seem so.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if it is comes, then we will say we have assumed wrong. But
the
till
thing-
now, we are confident.
No, yeah, and the thing is, one or two topic gets changed, so we have to see that okay, this was related to that topic which is not with us now. So which questions we have to go for, but yeah, we get an idea. And sometimes what happens is when we see previous year exams, in exercises you have to solve in detail from A to Z. But sometimes you see or you get an idea that okay, there are 2-3 columns instead of 6 columns, or half of the part is done, and maybe this much question is already given, and you have to figure out your way till the end. So it always changes. Because tomorrow only we'll get to know how it changes and what is given, what we have to solve. A short example is query vector, like comparing query with documents. And about topics we'll talk once we face the exam, and once we talk about our experience, then I think
This is just a preparation video
This is
that we have done, how we are preparing
correct
for the exam.
correct. So we are if you want to summarize that.
Before summarizing, I have one question. There is a common question everyone asks for any subjects. How many days of preparation do you think is needed for this
Yeah.
exam?
So for me,
Yeah.
okay, I will say,
Or any general person, if you can answer.
a general person, I don't think that there is a
Yes.
specific answer for this question.
Yes, that's
I
true.
would only suggest this thing. For some people, they say they prepare in 2 days and they get this much. Some people say they prepare 5 days, they get this much. You can take the input, but what I feel is it depends on you.
Depends on you.
Because-
Cannot assume
yeah.
just 2 days. Okay, 2 days.
Yeah.
These guys say 2 days. I will finish it in 2
Yeah.
days.
So I feel if you go to the, especially for CI, if you go to the Q&A sessions, he very well summarizes the entire topics in the Q&A session. So I would say it's good to attend lectures. It's good to go to the Q&A session as much as possible. We tried to go in maximum Q&A sessions, right? And we tried to watch the video before, because I think if you say that okay, I haven't watched the videos and I'll start in 4 days, then still I can't say how much time it takes
Still,
to.
it's possible for you maybe it was difficult for us.
Yeah.
Because
No,
of-
yeah.
Depends.
But the thing is, we can talk about our experience.
Yes.
And I think it's always good if you prepare
So
little.
like I said that the exercises we are watching from previously, so we had some idea that okay,
Yeah.
this is how we will solve.
Yeah.
Then we solved it one day. We solved it one day. We
Yeah.
did exercise or mixing some questions.
But
so
it's,
it depends.
but
It
still,
depends.
the thing is, we are solving, and we sometimes the question comes every time we see a new question comes that, oh, is it the correct, or we use this syntax, can we use that? So I think there is not fixed formula that you do this and you get this. We are focusing that whatever we can do, and then whatever happens. Some people can prepare in 2-3 days, that is really good, and people do that. But I would say there is no fixed formula. Just attend the exercise classes and make your own notes. You can start from good time. If you do at least little bit, even 1 or 2 questions.
That's the key
Yeah.
point. If you do every day, if you do little point, it's not like you have to finish it in exam one day.
Yeah.
Maybe if you finish it in good time, after before 2 days, one day is good enough because you have
Yeah.
some things in your mind.
Yeah. So
But if you do it in the last minute, want to grab everything, that will be
Yeah.
difficult.
yeah. So this is the thing that at least me, we are preparing, or we are focusing more on the preparation. We are focusing only on the preparation. Even after the preparation, if suppose if some person keep expectation, I'll get this. If he get this, then that technique is good for him. If not, then it's not good for. It's not that good for him. So I am not at
No
least
authority from us.
no authority
No
from it.
guarantee.
I'm not at least focusing or expecting any kind of result. I think if we prepare good, then based on the output, we can see how, like, for the next exams, what can be done good, or what can be modified, like a ML model. You based on relevance feedback. So yeah, this is the thing. I'll still say that no specific answer. Prepare with your own pace every day, or maybe at least go at par with the lectures, because every week there is one lecture. So just try to cover the contents, and then during the exams you can get and collect the material. Now you want to summarize the whole
So
preparation
summary is how we are preparing or what we are preparing. We are going through the slides to understand the concepts. We are solving the exercise questions.
Hmm.
We are going through the exam questions and memorizing and solving them. These 3 things we are doing, and this is it. We are doing for.
And we are trying, and I think now we'll do. And tomorrow is our exam, and it's from 12 to 1. So tomorrow's thing we'll talk tomorrow, right? And we can prepare, and then it's good. It's
So far we are good. We
So
are
far-
okay. We have still some time to prepare, and
yeah.
we have some material to cover. We will
Yeah.
cover that. Till
Yeah.
now, we are.
Yeah, and when you read the subject, it's many interesting things. Like, for example, regarding eye trackers, you get to know many interesting things as well. So it's quite good. And yes, that's it for our preparation part. We are preparing, and then tomorrow we'll go for the exam. We'll talk about the exam once we do the exam. That's it for this video. Thank you, Muntasir, for giving your input as well.
Yeah.
And also thanks for raising this question: how many days are required? I would
Because everyone asks this question, but no one actually can
Yeah.
answer this question.
Yeah,
It
even-
obviously
yeah.
depends on you.
And sometimes, like, we also sometimes if we collect the review from people, we also ask this. Okay, how much?
How many days?
Yeah, but I think it depends on person to person.
And the best answer is start from the first day of your lecture. If the lecture period is starting on October 24 for winter, then start from there. If you start from there, in the exam time, you will obviously have a good preparation. Anyone is doing from the first, just keeping,
Yeah.
like he said, like, keeping with the lectures.
Mm.
What is lecture is happening, what the exercise is happening.
At least keeping the track of the lecture.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yeah. So
You attend the classes. It helps.
And also we I'm not sure if we say any direct statement, but we try to cover the lectures, or we try to do the preparation, and that's it. That's it for this vlog, and we'll see you tomorrow in next day, new vlog. And rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Till then, bye bye.